Yoga Transform. Today we speak about leadership. Leadership style has been the subject of my research in the recent days, as one of my books, which is to be published, focuses on leadership that could be successful in the banking and financial sector. While doing research for this, I have come to the conclusion that there are four predominant styles of leadership in one form or in a combination of forms manifests in the life of successful leaders. If these are the large umbrella formats of leadership, what are the attributes and characteristics of leaders when they want to be one or more of these characters? The basic four buckets in which leaders could be classified: visionary and shapers as the first category, change makers and change initiators as the second category, opportunists and networkers as the third category, team players, empathetic people leaders are the fourth category. In life, one has to have a blend of, if not all the four, two or more of these leadership styles. A people leader, for example, although he is anchored around people, will not be successful if he doesn't have any vision at all. Whereas a visionary leader will try to pull every other things into the fold of subserving the vision that he is working for. Let us see how it translates into action and personalities. A visionary leader is a big picture leader. He is a shaper of his vision. He always tries to collect and benchmark what the competition is doing, what has worked in the past. So generally, a visionary leader is widely read, is constantly in touch of things that are happening in the industry and in the world. He is not limited by the immediate ecosystem and the immediate problem, which he likely to delegate to others, because the vision many times will require taking bold steps which may not seem to be immediately relevant in the nearby future or in the current context. They are generally people who are willing to take that risks of being contrarian in their outlook. Second type of leaders are the change makers and change initiators. They are the people who are looking for improvements to prove themselves. They are the people who are always anchored around quality control, anchored around customer experience. They study gaps, they study project missed deliveries. They have always people who are giving them a large amount of dashboards. So in real life, leaders who are anchored around change and change leadership, change planning and change implementation will look for productivity as one of the anchors, gap analysis, lot of visualization, data and analytics. They will also look for people who can be in their teams who want the status quo to change, because without change happening, they are impatient. Next, primary characteristic are people who are networkers and people who are opportunists. As compared to a visionary leader or a change leader, where it is by design that they are looking for change to be made to happen, or a vision through various steps, people who are opportunists are, in a good sense, are people who are looking for opportunities to show their merit and show their caliber and show their galvanizing, orchestrating and team building skills. Many times the vision or change initiatives will be anchored on whether the system or whether the organization they are working with is ready for a change. For doing this opportunistic approach in their leadership, they are highly networked. Because unlike a change maker or a visionary who are always glued to their book, they are always looking for the right opportunity and find the gap which they can fulfill with a product or a service or a team or an offering. This requires constantly getting the feedback, being in the field through social media, internet, conferences, social gatherings. They are constantly absorbing information in order to identify opportunities. Last category, but not less necessarily less important, is the people who believe that people are the most important asset. All vision, all mission, all change, all opportunities will come through if you have selected and if you have the ability to work together with a team and take care of the team. Mr. Nair of HCL told, for them, people first, customers second. Even in dealing with the customer, they deal with the human lives ahead of the organizational, the financial, and the other important parameters that may be important. These 4 leadership styles, once you identify which one is your predominant style, for this you will have to look back on the important events and your responses which has happened in the past. Take into account whether you acted as a visionary, or you acted as a change maker, or you acted as one who, because of the network, is able to spot opportunities or is a people person. You will be able to find out the set of behaviors, set of attitudes, and set of abilities that you require to be successful. So identify your anchor leadership behavior and be successful in life. Thank you very much.